What's up, guys? This is Jay back again with Trish Collectibles, doing another eBay Comic-Con unboxing and shipping review. Today we got one that I believe is another 25 comic lot. Let's see. Yeah, it's supposed to be a lot of 25. It says it's a DC comic book lot, but it looks like all but one or two of the comics are the Sovereign 7 series. So we'll just call this a Sovereign 7 lot. Right off the bat, we got another one shipping media mail. Like I said, that's completely legal. Your package has a chance to be opened by the postage authorities to see if you're breaking the law, and then it's just not as good as a service. It can take a real long time to reach you. It can get damaged in transit. It can get lost. I've seen all that happen. So it's not just me blowing hot air. It actually happens. And it's just not good customer service. However, when I buy a lot, if it says media mail, it's not going to stop me from buying it if I want it. That's probably the way a lot of these lots get sold for pretty cheap, because the seller's saving so much on the shipping. So just keep that in mind. If you agree to buy something media mail, you can't really complain later. I'm just letting you guys know, if you're a seller or you're someone that ships comics, this is not how you ship comics. Now this is a 25 comic lot. However, this box is pretty damn big. You can hear a stack of comics banging around in there, and so that's one negative right there. Try to fit whatever product you're shipping. Try to fit it as close to that box as you can. For this reason, you don't want the contents moving, regardless of how resilient the contents are. You don't want them banging around in the box, because it could still cause damage. Now, being that I heard it banging around in the box, I did hear it sound like it was surrounded by bubble wrap or something. So maybe this stuff ain't damaged. I hope not. I got a little bit of crushing there on some of the ends of the box. You know what I'm saying? You got this kind of shit going on. But I'm gonna bust it open there, make sure everything came right. Should be just 25 Sovereign 7 comics. Do still get a positive view if the listing's accurate, because I'm not that kind of I'm not a stickler over stuff. As long as I get an accurate order, I'm not a stickler for shipping times or the way you shipped it, as long as I receive the comics right. Now, if I receive the comics banged up, then I'm gonna call you out on every shipping mistake you made. So that's why a big part of these videos is the shipping review aspect. It's also a comic haul. So I do want you guys to see the comics I have. But a huge part of these videos is the shipping review. Now, it looks like we packed it with a lot of paper. But they didn't pack it in there tight enough. You see what I'm saying? Like, the comics are still shifting around. Just because you put a bunch of paper in there, if you don't pack it in there correctly. See, it's like you put a bunch of paper on top to take up that space. As far as the space around the comic book, there ain't nothing. And that's why the comics are banging around. So, not a horrible example of how you should ship comics, but it's definitely not how you ship comics. So don't do what this guy did. Don't put it in too big of a box without putting enough packing in there tight enough to keep the stuff from moving around. But try to find a box closer to the size of the product you're shipping, and you'll save money, because number one, the package is going to weigh less, so you're going to pay less in shipping. Number two, you're going to use less packaging materials and less expensive box to package it. So there's really no reason to do that. Alright, so we're going to count them real quick, make sure we got 25. Okay, 13. It looks like most of them are double, got two in one bag. So yeah, so that's right. As far as the quantity of the comics, that's right. Pretty sure they're not supposed to be any specific grade or quality. So we'll go through them one at a time. Here's Sovereign 7. That's number 20. And number 19. There's 21 and 22. There's 18 and 17. Don't know much about this series. I know it was an artist or a writer that worked on X-Men comics, and they came to DC and then went back to Marvel. But other than that, that's all I know about it. Let's see, number 15, number 16, number 23, number 24, number 5 and number 6. 3 and number 4. Looks like this one takes place in Gotham. That's number 10 and number 9. Number 11 and number 12. Yeah, it's definitely some Marvel looking stuff, but it's a DC comic, so I guess I can see that. Here's number 14 and 13. Number 8 and 7. Number 25 and 26. And if I remember right, there were only like 35 comics in that series or something, so that's probably most of them. And so we got Green Lantern, The New Guardians, number 17. Okay, so that's the one comic that wasn't Sovereign 7. It was sold as a DC comic lot. They didn't mention Sovereign 7 in the title. However, they showed the pictures and I saw what was in the lot. And I think I got these comics for about 60 cents a piece. Excuse me. 15.12 for the lot. Divided by 25 is 60 cents. Yeah, call it 61 cents a piece. So that's within my threshold. Now, after I take a look at these comics, they'll probably all be going up for sale. So if anything here interests you, reach out to me, and I'll get it to you, no problem. Otherwise, they'll be going up for sale in my stores as quickly as I can get them listed. So yeah, I'm gonna say this dude gets a pass. I'm not gonna say it's an A+ on the shipping. Stuff arrived. It arrived in good condition. However, I mean, I'm not like I said, I'm not gonna give him an A+ just because the packaging was done wrong. It's not gonna be a ding on the, like when I give him a review on eBay, he's gonna get a 5-star rating. So I'm not gonna be that kind of buyer. He'll get a 5-star rating on eBay, but for the purpose of this video, it's not an A+ shipping rating. He managed to get the stuff to me undamaged, but the box was too big, the packing wasn't done correctly, you know. But other than that, I'm pretty satisfied. Is that everything was accurate as far as the order itself, but the shipping was just a little bit subpar. But yeah, not a bad one. Probably worth buying from the guy. You know, like I said, it's not a huge problem. He just didn't quite ship it right. His name is Mari-UZKG QP7D. So really odd name. It's MARMARI-UZKG QP7D is the seller's name. And he didn't hold me hostage for my feedback. He gave me feedback first, which is good. You should always do that if you're a seller and your buyer had prompt payment. Just go ahead and give them a positive review. That's your job to fight for my business. As the seller, it's your job to fight for my business. So yeah, A rating, not A+ rating because the shipping was a little lackluster, but otherwise a good one. Check his store out. Check my store out. I'm gonna leave all my links below as usual. Look at Hip Comic, Bonanza, eBay, and eBid. Understand by using eBay, that link will be a coupon for my store. If you use that link to go to my store and buy something on eBay, it'll save you 5% off the item. But it'll also work as an affiliate link for me. If you buy anything on eBay through that link, it'll help me out at no cost to you. However, I prefer eBid. If you order from eBid and mention you saw this video, I'll give you 5% back, cash back. After the order, I'll give you 5% cash back on the shipping and the item. So I encourage you all to use eBid. It saves me a ton of fees, and it's a fine platform. It uses PayPal. Everybody uses PayPal anyway. So yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out and checking out another one of these unboxings. If you find any value, whether it be from the just taking a look at comics or the shipping review aspect, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I'll be doing a ton more of these. Still got several over there to go through, so you'll see a ton more in the following days coming up. But we'll see y'all next time. I appreciate it.